promoting cultural contact between the people of Pakistan and Beijing. For this travelogue, our team visited China and covered 6 cities of Beijing, Shanghai, Guilin, Shenzhen, Hong Kong and Macau in 20 days. Now I would like to call upon His Excellency Sayyid Hassan Javed Saab, High Commissioner, for the opening remarks.
Good afternoon. Mr. Dai Bing, Minister, Consular of the Chinese Embassy in Singapore. Mrs. Eileen Lau, President, Singapore China Society. Mrs. Beiji Chen, President of Singapore Chinese Women Association. Distinguished colleagues, distinguished ladies and participants. Today, I'm here to welcome all of you to Pakistan Embassy residence to launch Journey of Friendship. This is 13 episode serial, as you heard, prepared by Mrs. Sadia Hasib, who is Managing Director of Sadia Hasib Productions, SHP. When I heard the name of SHP, I thought it was SPH. And you know what I mean by SPH here. If I only wish that SHP can be as powerful as SPH. So, Mrs. Sadia Hasib has prepared this in 20 days, this serial, on the Chinese way of life, culture, Chinese cuisine, Chinese civilization. And this 13 episode serial is a wonderful documentary on how China has progressed, what is Chinese culture, and what is the philosophy and the Chinese civilization. Mrs. Sadia Hasib is among millions, and I would say 200 million Pakistanis, equally all interested to understand, know, and love China. When I found out Sadia Hasib, because I was amazed, because she doesn't know Mandarin, but her passion for Chinese civilization I find comparable to my own passion for Chinese civilization and culture. So it amazed me. And she is among the 100 or more such scholars or personalities who are working on various facets of Chinese civilization. And as you know, last week I launched my first book in Mandarin in Pakistan. The book Han Yang Yi, our Chinese Made Easy, was launched last week just at this time, at this place. And I don't want to repeat the launching that took place here, but it was a very successful launching, and the book has also been launched in Beijing and in Karachi and Islamabad, and it has been so well received that my publishers tell me, Mr. Javed, you might be a bestseller author. So I'm very happy to be starting with my first book as bestseller. So you can imagine how many more can really, it's just the demand was there, and I could feel that the people in Pakistan are very keen to learn Mandarin, and so I wrote this book, which was just the right thing to do at the right time. Today, at this launching that you see, people all over the world love the Chinese people. They love Chinese people because Chinese people are hardworking. Chinese people are they keep to their own matters. They have a good family life. They have a good discipline in their life. They have many soft power values. They are very solidarity, believe in social solidarity, and Chinese civilization is so rich civilization that it's amazing. I have stayed in 10 years, and I told that if ever I have to live all my life, I will live in that country. Because it is so rich civilization and so ancient, and every day I become more and more impressed. But to see some person, a person who doesn't know the language, equally so much interested, really fascinated me. And then I told Mrs. Sadia, you must visit Singapore also when you come to China. So she is straight coming from Beijing, the winter of Beijing, to the tropical weather in Singapore. And she says, I love it here now. Because she's in Islamabad, also it is snowing near Islamabad. So it's pretty cold there, 5 to 10 degrees centigrade. So I'm very happy to see her here and launch this book. She has again, I think this, after what reception that she has got in Beijing for her journey of friendship, I'm sure she will be able to also make more such contributions. As you know, the world is only beginning to discover the Chinese civilization. Chinese people, wherever they live, whether on the mainland or in Hong Kong or in Singapore or overseas Chinese, they are repository of the world's and the human greatest of civilizations. And it is a great fortune for us, and for me particularly, and also in many others in Pakistan, to be able to, learn the language and to also be able to look deeper into this great civilization. So, with these words, I just, before Sadia Hasib can tell you her story of how she became interested in this. I didn't know Sadia Hasib. I just came to know her 2 years ago. And I was amazed that kind of lady in her, the interest she has for Chinese civilization, Chinese culture. I wish only that if she can learn a little bit of Mandarin, I think that would be even a very great thing. But she, even without the language, she has an equal passion, and her husband has even a greater passion, as she tells me. But I think she has a greater passion, but maybe her husband also, I know her husband also, and he has also great passion. And the whole family, you see the daughter, in this whole serial production is a family production. You can say a family effort, just like my own book. So before I conclude my remarks, I welcome you. Every week or so we have such a launching event. Last week was my book, this week it is Journey of Friendship. Next we are going to have, is Mandarin New Year night, and on and on and on and on. Because the world, I think the world owes it, and it is a great pleasure for us to, those of us who have been to China and know the Chinese civilization, to project Chinese civilization all over the world, and also in East Asia. So my friend Mr. Dai Bing, we are doing an equal work for to strengthen the friendship of different people in the world with this part of the world. So with these remarks, I conclude my welcoming remarks, and I would like to show some snapshots of Pakistan before actually Sadia goes on to show the 13 episode summarized serial. Thank you. Thank you very much.